Let's welcome our following speaker of TEDxSISU 2025, The Power of Humanities, by Hanming.
Greetings, my honorable lords and ladies. As a tribute, I always wondered that, how can I be a brave warrior? And after that, I heard that boxing is the sport of the brave. I started to practice it. But while one day I was practicing and showing off my boxing skills, my girlfriend suddenly came to me and asked, "If you're really that brave boxer as you said, then why you even dare not to ride a roller coaster with me?" Well, when I heard that, I stopped and stopped. Yes, indeed. No matter how brave I boast about myself, I'm still afraid of the rising and diving on the roller coaster, and that prompted me to think, then what is real courage? But once by chance, I come across the book Don Quixote. Yes, and at that time, my brain was fulfilled with courage, so my perspective on Don Quixote might be quite different. When he was like charging towards the windmills, I was touched by his braveness rather than mocking him. In the story, that Don Quixote also had his fears. He was afraid of ghosts, pain, death, just like us. But he still rushed towards the evil giants, the windmills. Even he knew he would be defeated to defend his own integrity. It is his courage to fight on even when defeat is certain that really moves me. And thus I decided to mimic him and to use my own special methods to prove my own courage. So I dressed up and carried a sword with me every day on campus as I did today. I thought that by doing so, I could show my bravery by facing others' oppositions. I wanted to be opposed, but after several days of experimenting, I found that actually people are rather more curious than opposite. That at the moment I realized that carrying a sword is not bravery. That there's nothing for me to overcome. There's no windmills for me to defeat. And what I'm only doing is to cosplay Don Quixote rather than pursue courage. Well, yes, that failure depressed me, but also an answer comes to me. Yes, so the true courage is never shown from the appearance. It is not from my sword, but it's from the moment that one overcomes himself. Having fear is not shameful, and what matters is to defeat it. Whereas I used to refuse all the practical training in boxing because I believe that I don't want to feel pain, I don't want to get hurt, I don't want to get punched in a mere training. Though my boxing coach told me that your boxing techniques are no more than paper tigers without practical implementation, I still find excuses like, I was so tired to refuse to do so. But now I realized that it was not the training, it was not the coach, it was not the others that I refused, but my own faith. I refused my own faith to become a stronger person. And at this time, I want to get rid of all of my excuses, to confront my fear regardless all of my fear, and to be myself. I stepped into the boxing ring with my trembling hands and facing directly those opponents who I was once afraid of. Well, yes, the results were pain, but at the moment I stood up and overcome my fear, I felt that I was alive and courage. Yes, and to me that it is not riding a roller coaster, not my sword, or the strength I had that proves my courage. Showing off your power is not bravery but stupidness. And defeating someone else in the boxing range never proves my courage, while true bravery only arises when I defeat my own cowardness. Yes, that the accumulation of courage is not simple, but it's a good beginning from ourselves. It's time to get rid of all the excuses, to confront your fear and create a better self. Those who cannot give up anything will finally get nothing. And at last, I want to end my speech at a nice style and pick up my sword again. Yes, and we all know that this is an era that without sword, but the sword inside us never fades. It is never too late to draw out your sword and to pick up your own faith. And may courage always be with you. Thank you.
从年少时的天真幻想到面对现实的挣扎， 再到最终战胜自我的那一刻。